Okay, so you all have been doing a whole bunch of work in this class, and I'm impressed with what you've done, and I don't think that your efforts should end when this class ends. And so a lot of you have made projects that I think are totally submittable to film festivals and film screenings, and I really, really want to encourage you to do that. And so I'm going to record myself showing you how Film Freeway works because it's so easy. It's free to set up an account. There's so many free film festivals and film screenings to submit to, as well as plenty paid ones. Anyways, I just really want you to do it. If you get into any screenings or festivals, send me an email. Let me know. I'd love to share in that celebration. Okay, so here we are. This is filmfreeway.com. Whatever, filmfreeway.com. And so we can go to browse festivals. You can definitely sign up and then log in later on. That's fine. But first, we're just going to browse festivals. And what we got here is a huge, just sort of list of film festivals and film screenings. There's tons of them. I'm sure that in-person festivals and screenings took a huge hit with the coronavirus, but they will be back. And a lot of them have switched online. I know that's less fun, but for sure, all these are going to come back as soon as the coronavirus is figured out and we get everybody vaccinated. So I just want to show you how it works real quick. So you can search for specific, like it says here, keywords, locations, or festivals. That's fine. But I like to just use these search and sort criteria. So let's do a fake search. So I'm going to look for open entries only. Entries that are currently accepting new films. I'm going to leave event type open. I don't want to narrow it down at all. But categories, let's say it's one of your all's projects, like maybe a documentary, and it was by students, and it was really short. So look, we have a student short documentary. And there's all these, all these are in that category. But we can narrow it down a little bit more even. How about, I don't want to spend any money on this. So how about we take entry fee all the way down to 0. Cool. So we still have all of these film festivals. These will all accept student films, documentaries, shorts for free. There's tons and tons and tons and tons. And let's see how many pages of these. And we have at least 5 pages. So 264 festivals. So it's not 100% that your film will fit all of these. The best thing to do is click on them and like read what the festival's about. Like this best comedy short that's based in Ukraine. That's kind of interesting. You can get your film shown in Ukraine. So I'm going to click on that. And then just read the rules of, just read their rules. If your best movie gets $500. Sometimes it will definitely be like, it would match all your criteria. Like we did a search for short documentaries by students. But it could be that there's some sort of geographic limitation. Like maybe this one is only for people in Ukraine. Or maybe it's only for people from outside of Ukraine. Sometimes the free denotation refers to some sort of like early submission, but once that's passed and it's a regular submission, then there's a cost. So just look carefully. You're not going to accidentally spend money here. It's very safe. So anyways, once you find a festival that you want to submit to and you feel that your film matches their criteria, then you would click submit now. And then you would have to make a user at that point. And then basically how it works is once you've made a user, you upload your finished films to your user account. And you basically, when you submit to a film festival here, it's like adding it to your cart. And so this best comedy short, I would click submit now. That would add that to my user's cart. And on checkout, I apply which film gets submitted to which festival. And then if your film festivals have submission fees, on checkout you got to pay them. But we sorted for free, 0 submission fee. And so on checkout, you don't have to pay anything. And it sends your film to the festival organizers and curators. And then your user has a dashboard and it shows you all the films that you've submitted to which festivals and what status of judging they're in, right? So if it's still waiting for the festival deadline to close, or if it's under consideration, or if it's accepted or rejected, it's really intuitive. So yeah, I cannot recommend Filmfreeway enough. It is awesome. It's so fun to just hop in here. Say you made a student experimental film. Well, welcome to 7,519 possibilities. Great. Okay.